I'm here for you. You know, I could go without eating, so it doesn't matter to me.
But see, you're a freak of nature. If we were straight, if our plane went down somewhere in the Himalayas, you'd be fine.
Yeah.
You know what? Because Paul just won't eat for a couple weeks.
Yeah,
You're not like regular people is the thing.
Yeah.
Water. I need water. No, I think I'm okay.
Yeah, it doesn't matter. Whatever.
Oh, yeah.
Just deal with it.
I forgot to eat today.
Yeah.
That never happens at my house.
Oh.
Maybe you forgot to eat all the cookies. Oh.
Yeah, man. Well,
Is what it is.
yeah, I guess. So it's broccoli for lunch and...
No, actually, lunch I've got to... Because the whole deal with the ideal protein is no carbs, so no breads or flours or sugars or anything like that. So, and because of this diet, I quit drinking soda pop a couple years ago, so I'll have 3 or 4 in a year, maybe, tops.
Yeah.
So, cut that.
Yeah, that wouldn't be a problem for you.
No, so that's not a problem. Really, honestly, it's not.
What about the Bud Light Lime?
You know what? Not having beer doesn't bother me. What I miss on this diet is cheese.
Oh, yeah.
I like cheese.
God, I had some...
Thanks for your support. That lasted a minute. Oh, my God.
Well, I mean...
Thanks, buddy.
Well, you didn't say what time this morning the diet was going to start.
Oh, my God, did I eat cheese yesterday?
You just said it was going to start this morning.
It has already started.
Oh, okay.
And so has
no
the
kidding? Really? Really? You just have my head for breakfast? Oh, my gosh.
Well, apparently, honey, cheese is one of those topics we're going to have to avoid.
Well, then.
My goal this time is 20 pounds.
Yeah.
So,
That's a good goal.
yeah, because, and I want to lose more than that, but let's go 20 at first, and then I'm going to make a concerted effort here to kind of change my diet a little bit, too.
Well, for you, it's easier, though. I mean, you lose. I mean, one good Saturday morning, you can lose. I mean, you lose.
Just like having a cow.
Yeah, you lose 8. So, I mean, what the heck, Mark? You know, without getting too graphic.
No, I think everybody's got it.
Okay, well. Boy, I know somebody got sick and lost a lot of weight like that, too, just from the sick, being sick.
I don't want to do it that way. I'd rather do it this way.
Yeah.
Because I've been on that end, too. It was 10 years ago. I got whatever. I went to see some friends in Arizona, and I got whatever every school kid down there had. And boy, that was that was weight loss and not wonderful.
Oh, good. Yeah, Mark will lose 20. I'll drop 10. So,
I was laughing yesterday. I always say, whatever project I got going on, something worse is happening at the farm, and had all the carpets cleaned in the basement and completely pulled everything out of 2 rooms, including those bifold doors that go in the closets. I can't get those back on.
The bifold doors in the closet.
Chinese arithmetic, man.
Oh, yeah.
Well, you put the little thing in the notches on the bottom, and then you try to line it up, and it's got the adjuster, and then you got that little spring-loaded job, and now I got a bunch of holes in my paint where the thing sprung up.
Oh, no. You are a wreck.
I have no training.
Yeah.
I don't know what I'm doing.
That's true.
But I try. So I kind of got him sitting there. And
Well, now you got a real dilemma. Because now, usually when a project like that happens and you run into problems, you just say, let's go get something to eat. But let's just, we both had a rough day. Let's just go out. We'll get something to eat. Now you can't do that.
yeah, let's just go someplace with something with cheese on it. Good morning and welcome to, I don't know if you know how smart your coworker is. Running some errands yesterday. One of the places I parked was on a bit of an incline. And when I put the pickup in park about mid-morning, it was snowy and slick, and the pickup slid backwards about 2 feet. So as I'm getting out of the pickup, it never even occurs to me it might be slick to walk on. Dumbass. Down goes Wilson. It's okay. I got up quick and nobody saw, so it's a little like the 5-second rule with Oreos when they hit the floor.
Yeah.
If nobody sees you fall, it doesn't count. You just stand up and you brush the snow off and you look around and you're clear. However, when I rolled over to get out of bed this morning, you get to be a little older, you just can't be falling down in the snow all the time. 2002, the Federal Communications Commission dismissed complaints against Walt Disney Company's ABC network because they broadcast a Victoria's Secret fashion show. Breakfast Flakes Theater now takes you inside Judge Paul Mushaven's court as this case against Victoria's Secret comes to trial. Your Honor, there were a bunch of women parading around in hardly anything, and it had lace on it, and they wore angel wings. Case dismissed. Hoyt Axton, who died in Montana, had a place over in Victor, and had health problems. He was a huge man. And he died of a series of heart attacks. Wrote Joy to the World, big hit for Three Dog Night. Wrote the No No song that Ringo Starr had a hit with. His mom, Mae Boren Axton, co-wrote Heartbreak Hotel, which was the first big hit that broke Elvis. And Mae Boren was a friend of my dad's. When Dad went to Nashville, stayed at her house, and great lady.
And your dad is a friend of mine.
So it all ties together.
So, see, why don't you do something first to improve your health instead of trying to come up with solutions to where all of America can pay for yours when it goes bad?
Well, yeah, and then the angle on that, too, is not only are we already paying for these people on welfare, we're going to have to pay their health care when they get old because they're obese, and it's going to be very expensive.
Yep.
Guys like you and me are going to end up in the hospital with obesity issues.
Yeah. And then there's the inevitables that you can't do anything about.
Right.
And we'll never understand to this very day why God does it. Some people get cancer. Some people get Lou Gehrig's disease. Some people die of an aneurysm. Some people get this and get that. Those are things that are not preventable for the most part, and it's luck of the draw, and it's life.
Yeah.
But all this other stuff, can you imagine if we would just work a little on our own, how much healthier and better off America would be? Wow.
Your mama's so fat, her nickname is, hey, you gonna eat that?
Your mama's so fat, she cut her leg and gravy come out. I love those jokes.
Don't have a Kenny Chesney today.
We don't?
No.
Who you'd be today probably is
Probably would be my guess.
Yeah.
That's a good song. We'll
Unless he requested it yesterday, which we don't have from Kenny Chesney, which actually started out to be scrambled eggs. If you've ever listened to Mark, he can tell you the story about yesterday, which was actually scrambled eggs. Jeez, Mark.
You said it. Why are you mad at me?
Later on in the week, we'll cover that for you in a moment. Right now, it's mostly clear out there. And 7 after 6, and that's what's happening. Mark and Paul here together. After that newscast, everybody should have a peaceful, easy feeling.
This is Lion Eyes.
Oh, that's right. Damn it. You know, I really suck. 99.2 inches of snow on the wall. 99 inches of snow. If one of those inches would happen to fall, we'd be at 100 inches at it all or something. Whatever it is, it doesn't matter now.
We're going to get 100. You know we are.
Oh, my gosh. Butt deep to a giraffe out there right now. Old Taylor Swift's getting some legal space between herself and that man who's been going around claiming he's her husband. You know, if she really wanted to teach this guy, she'd act like his wife. That would set him straight. Then he'd learn his lesson.
Boy.
He's crazy. She said she fears for her safety, and I don't blame her.
No.
Philip Bailey of Earth, Wind, and Fire, ready to tell his life story. He's putting the final touches on his autobiography. You got so many books coming up here to read.
I do.
You're going to be busy. It's called Braving the Elements of Earth, Wind, and Fire. I get it. He's going to tell about how the rising of the band took a toll on his life, personally and professionally.
You know what interests me about that group, other than Philip Bailey, who had this, he had a hit with Phil Collins when they did Easy Lover. I don't know the name of anybody else in the band, and I don't know how you make money when you're in a band with 10 other guys.
Yeah.
Well, I guess you sing a song. A little Earth, Wind, and Fire humor for you.
Yeah,
I'm the only one that got that.
Yeah, I don't get it. And nobody else is laughing either.
It's okay. It's not for them.
That's all right. God, I hope you're happy.
I am fairly happy.
Nobody
with
else
that.
is with you, but, whatever.
And again, maybe it's just
Jeez,
Nashville.
Mark, buttons are being pushed all around the city now. What the hell's he talking about? Movies that people would be interested in. And they show, getting all the animals and just packing this ship in there. Can you imagine how crowded it would have been on that and the stench? And, God, it'd been like being on a Carnival cruise liner. The stench.
Except the food was better.
The manure and diarrhea everywhere. And it'd been like being on a Carnival cruise ship.
Except I think theirs was longer than a week.
Probably.
Did you hear about the guy who spent all his money on Viagra and now he's hard up?
No.
That's the joke. 1998, they started building the restaurant that Alice Cooper was putting together in Phoenix, Arizona, right across from U.S. Airways Arena.
I've heard you can get anything you want there.
That's what I was looking for.
Okay.
Elvis recorded Burning Love on this date in 72. I do this because I'm not the only one who's got the thing for Not Your Song. It was on this date in 1981 in America when AC/DC released Dirty Deeds Done Dirt Cheap. Now, you can be a big country music fan and still like some of the other stuff. Maybe you've been somewhere where the alcohol was flowing and you got out and you danced to this one. Okay, and see the hillbilly bluegrass band that has redone most of AC/DC's hits. They're called Hayseed Dixie. That song sounds like this in bluegrass.
Dirty deeds done dirt cheap. Oh my gosh. Done dirt cheap. Wow. Done dirt cheap. Dirty deeds and the done dirt cheap. Women's golf. Paula Creamer, co-leader, one round of the LPGA Kia Classic going on in California. She's been around for a long time, very successful person in businesses. In fact, she's out with a new line of coffee additives, but they're still working on a name for it.
And they're all sitting in the boardroom going, God, this should be easier.
They don't have a name for it yet. Maybe you have a suggestion.
Nothing comes to mind.
Me neither.
Hopefully they come up with
I'm
something.
I'm sure it'll be successful.
Hey, Apollo, I got something for you.
Oh, no! Oh, what do you got for me, Mark?
I got a few Italian jokes.
I'll give it your best a shot.
Okie dokie, here we go. Luigi and Antonio standing at the harbor watching the fleet coming in. Floating past high on the tide was a submarine, and Luigi said, look, that a U-boat. And Luigi said, that's not my boat.
That's not my boat. I get it.
What's a specimen?
I don't know, Mark. What a specimen.
As an Italian astronaut. And how is the Italian version of the Christmas different?
I don't know, Marco.
One Mary, one Jesus, 32 wise guys.